he do? He wasn't right there when we were having this conversation, by the way. So from then on, when I seen him, I said hola, and he always said hello. He never spoke in Spanish back. There was a day when I saw him again, and he was with a male, and I said hola, ¿cómo estás? And before the male could say something, this guy started speaking in Spanish fluently to me. So again, when he thought there was no competition, he was bare minimum. It was just, oh, hello. He didn't feel like he needed to stand out. But the minute that there was another guy there that could have had the opportunity to stand out, that could have spoke to me, that could have got my number, that could have gave me opportunities, that could have gave me money, that just could have did something else better for me. He chose to try to steal that moment by using that, oh, now I'm going to perform for you and speak Spanish for you and speak fluently to try to get your attention or to try to stand out. And that also, it canceled him out. One thing about a man, if he likes to play competition, I'm sure he will put you in competition as well. I don't do competition. I'm not auditioning and throwing my ass back to see who can cook the best and who can fuck the best and who can allow this man to cheat on them and be quiet and accept his beatings and play miserable but happy bitch the best. I'm not doing it. It's a lot of Jezebels out there that will do it. I'm not a Jezebel. I don't have to do it. Go find your prostitute to do it. I'm not a 304. Go find one of them to do it. And it is very sad once you realize that you will have to kind of like fully eliminate somebody that you wanted it to be, but you realize that they just like weren't really gonna apply the pressure. I see a lot of women have this thing where they feel like they have to stay on a man's ass and damn near have to force him to do right. That's why they do love spells on him. That's why if they catch him cheating, they'll go beat him the fuck up when he's with the woman, beat his ass all the way back home, and then fuck him and make him think, oh, you're not going nowhere, you belongs to me. I don't want a man like that. I don't want a man that I have to raise. I don't want a man that I have to think, oh, he's a man, you gotta stay on him. You gotta be hard on him. You gotta make sure that you get rid of every Jezebel that look at him. No. I want a man that's grown and balanced and stable within himself. And I will have that. I do have that. And it's important to have that man that is centered within himself because you're not having to go all out of your way. And he won't give you bare minimum. I'm not having to force you to give me the top notch. You see what I'm saying? If a dude takes you on a date when he first meets you and then when he gets you, he want to just start doing stuff in the house and don't want to go out as much anymore, I'm not begging you to go back to 10. I'm leaving you and I'm going to go be where it's a 10 at all the time. I'm not dealing with the highs and the lows and the bare minimum. And you only doing right when you feel like you should. But a little message out there to some women. There are some men out there that will not show up for you or want to do right by you until he feels like that there is competition out there. And those type of men you don't need to be with anyway, because more than likely that's the type of man that will probably, he will pretend to love you, and when he can't do you wrong, he won't want nobody else to love you either. So he probably will try to defame your character to stop other people from coming into you, or he probably would try to throw dark magic at your relationships so that they don't last or it's not successful, because he don't want you to give your love to nobody else, and he also don't want you to receive it, all because he wasn't grown enough, mature enough, and didn't want to rise up to the occasion. But the minute he sees somebody else potentially could do it, he will try to block that moment. So he's not really trying to step up to the competition. He's just really trying to like stop the competition from coming. So if you hosting auditions, he's trying to like have something happen to your building or cause a crash on the side of the road to stop traffic from coming to the place you're